Hey, so here we are. Hey, YouTube, friends at work, whatever, it's Brandon, Biz. I'm choking on my microphone wire here. Welcome to more of the Misha is Wrong show. This is Misha, he's wrong. And I watched episode 3 of X-Men the Animated Series. I was going to watch it live, but I did that, and the format just didn't work. Like, it was all crap, just being like a lot of silence, a lot of editing, so I'm not doing that. Second thing is I realized Batman airs like 5 episodes a week, and X-Men aired like 1, so it's kind of bad to compare them to the latest episodes, so I gotta revise my previous statement. Batman Animated Series episode 1 and 2, aka On Leather Wings and Christmas with the Joker, way better than part 1 and 2 of Night of the Sentinels. Definitely On Leather Wings, Christmas with the Joker. But hey, whatever. You probably noticed I'm using my actual camera, so you know what that means. Get rid of these. Don't need that shit no more. But anyway, so now we're going to review Enter Magneto, because Misha continues to insist it's so good. So let me just open up my notes. Yeah, I got my notes. So, let me give a quick summary of the episode, because I guess I got to start doing that if we're going to move forward. Beast is in Special Mutant Jail, because he was arrested last episode. And now he's reading Animal Farm, and the guards walk in, and they're like, "That's stupid. You're a stupid animal who can't read. Haha, we're racist." And then Magneto comes in. Get fucked, guards. Just kills. Not kills. He kills people, actually. Who are we kidding? Holy shit. He comes in and frees Beast. And then Beast is like, "I don't want to be freed. I'm going to court, motherfucker. Bye. Leave. Go home, loser." And I'll just go through my notes as I say this, as I cover Act 1. The jail gang just fucked up, torn to shit, blown up while people die. It's pretty cool, because Beast the whole time is just chilling reading his book like, "Oh, that Wolverine," as like the wall explodes. "Oh, that Wolverine, always exploding walls." Wait a minute. Then you realize it's Magneto, and Magneto comes in, and he looks so cool when he first appears. He's all blacked out shadow. He looks baller as hell. But then the commercial break fades out and in, and we see Magneto and his boring white face, and he looks like a total goober now. The magnet effects, every time he uses his powers, just look like shit. Like, he just goes like this, and then yellow circles come out of his hand, and then the yellow circles, it just looks so bad, just drawing yellow circles on everything. And when he first shows up, he sounds like Palpatine. Last time I did an episode of this, it was just my stupid voice. I'm not going to do that this time. Here's an unedited video of Magneto when he first appears.
Magneto, I presume? Come, we must hurry.
It's ridiculous, right? So, yeah. But he sounds better as the episode goes on, so hey, whatever. What else do I got? There's a scene where Magneto takes apart a tank using his magnet powers, or a helicopter or some shit, and the pilot falls out of the air. And it's really, really cartoony. Like, not that there's anything super wrong with that. It's just weird that Misha's the smartest man in the world, and he's like, this show's so deep, and that crap happens. It's just cheesy, that's all. So then we get into Act 2, and most of Act 2 is just Professor Xavier telling Jubilee about Magneto and who Magneto is. And it's funny for a couple reasons. One is they don't say Nazis. They don't say World War II. They just say the enemy army and the war. Which I'm like, okay, that's good. They would do that. But something really funny that happens in the middle of Act 2 is, is Jubilee goes, "Who is Magneto?" And he's like, "I'll tell you." And he spends 5 minutes explaining it. And then Storm shows up and goes like, "Who is Magneto?" And Professor X is like, "I'm not explaining it twice." There's also the courtroom scene, where you go to the courtroom and everyone's racist towards mutants. And here's what I mean, is the episode where Magneto broke Beast out of jail, broke him out of jail because Beast stayed in there, did not show anyone die, because it's Fox Kids. But at the courthouse, we see a human stand up and go like, "My brother was one of those guards." And he said "was," as in like past tense, as in that dude is now dead. Magneto killed that guy. Beast indirectly has blood on his hands. But granted, it's not like there's anything Beast could have done about it. It's more like the people who arrested Beast killed that guy. Who am I kidding? Magneto killed him. I'm not going to blame Beast. Anyway, what else do I got? I do like how the judge and the lawyers in them call him Mr. McCoy. They don't call him Beast. They don't call him Monster. They don't call him Mutant. They call him Hank McCoy. It's really cool. He also paraphrases Shakespeare, which is fun, because they're being smart. The prosecutor in this courthouse looks like shit, because she apparently shops at the same place as April O'Neil or something, because she looks nothing like any real lawyer in history ever. Yeah. So after the judge is like, no, Beast stay in jail because him's scary and us racist. Wolverine's like, I'm gonna kill everyone in this courtroom, and then Cyclops goes like, don't do it, and then Wolverine's like, give me one good reason, and then Sabretooth jumps out of nowhere and goes, I'm gonna kill everyone in this courtroom, and then they pull a gun on Sabretooth and start shooting him, and Wolverine's like, no, Cyclops goes, they're gonna kill him, and Wolverine goes, good, because he's super edge man. So they save Sabretooth and scoop him up in a bucket and toss him in the X-Men super hospital in Professor X's closet. And they hook him up to the life support, and they're like, what's the deal with him? He's a lot like Wolverine, huh? Yeah, he sure is like Wolverine. He probably has backstory with Wolverine. We'll hint at that later. And then Wolverine walks into the hospital and cuts Sabretooth's life support. And, like, goes like, I'm gonna fucking kill you, Sabretooth. And then Cyclops and Professor X walk in, and they go like, if you kill him, fuck you. And then Wolverine goes like, I'm just gonna toss him out on the front lawn and let the pigeons get at him. And then Professor X is like, if you do that, you're not allowed back. We will change the locks. And then the alarm goes off and goes like, alarm, Magneto is gonna shoot nukes at himself. And they're like, we gotta stop him. So they go out to do that, and they just leave him in the infirmary. All the stuff in the infirmary is like this perfect level of soap opera melodrama that I really, really like. The way everything is delivered is so perfect. Once again, not going to edit it, not going to joke about it. I'll just show it. Blip.
He's a threat.
He was near death.
Not near enough.
Wolverine!
Now get out of my way!
If you take Sabretooth from this infirmary, don't bother coming back.
But you don't know him. He can't stay here.
That is the way some of us felt about you when you first came. This man's rages seem much like your own.
Get out of my way.
Sector 37.
Magneto.
Missile base alert.
How can you be sure?
Sector 37.
I know him. Hurry.
Missile
All
base
else must
alert.
wait.
Hey, wait up!
No, Jubilee, not yet. Magneto's too dangerous.
Professor Xavier!
Besides, Sabretooth needs our help.
How come we're supposed to trash your old enemy? But we gotta go easy on mine.
Right? It's stupid, but it's the right level of stupid that I really like. It's really, like, fake serious. Boy. So then we move into the last scene, which is where Magneto is attacking a military base, and he's gonna tear it all up and hijack the missiles and make the nukes destroy the military base itself. The soundtrack is really bad in this scene. Like, it's all like butt rock guitars. It sounds like Power Rangers, which I guess isn't bad, but it just like perfectly dates the show. It just like says, yep, this show sure was made in 1992. This show sure did come out the same time as Power Rangers. 'Cause wow. All the military mans are like, stop the nukes. And they push the buttons, and they're like, we can't stop the nukes. And like, everyone just get the fuck out. So they all leave, and then, all the X-Men show up and they're like, we're gonna get you, Magneto, and Magneto's like, nuh-uh, and he like picks him up and knocks him down and then just goes home. And then they're like, how do we stop the nukes? Wolverine starts just slashing the computers, and then Storm goes like, I'm gonna sacrifice myself in midair to stop the nuclear bombs. And she flies away. And I thought it'd be really cool if that theme of self-sacrifice just stuck through the whole show, because like Morph died last episode, Storm looks like she's gonna die this episode. It could be really cool. That's not what happens, because they're all like, oh, Storm's gonna die. It's so sad and so tragic. But then Professor X hacks into her mind brain and torrents the blueprints to the nuclear bombs into her brain. So she just uses her electricity to hack into the nukes and turn them off. Yeah. And then she passes out, and Wolverine catches her and goes like, she fell asleep, buddy. Cyclops, my buddy. Let's go home and have a pancake. And then like they fly off, and then we see Magneto standing on like a dirt hill, like when you're a child, and he goes like, Professor X, you're a dick. And that's to be continued. And that's the whole episode. So I don't think I can really say much other than like what I just said is all those little problems. Ultimately, I feel like the episode is great structurally, but every step of execution is fucked. In the infirmary scene, like Wolverine's costume looks like it goes under his hair, like it's attached to his scalp. It looks really bad. Lots of little things like that, but overall it's not bad. Problem is, it's still way worse than Nothing to Fear, the first Batman episode that had Scarecrow, where Batman hallucinates his dead dad and gives this great I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman speech. Would I say this was better than the first X-Men movie? No. That's the one I'm going to go with because it's the one I feel like is the easiest to attack. Because like X3 is bad and X-Men 2 is pretty good, but X-Men 1 is the easiest to remember and has blatant plot holes. And of course has, you know, Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Patrick Stewart, two of the best actors of all time, along with Hugh Jackman and a bunch of other wonderful people. And the X-Men the Animated Series has Palpatine. So I would say X-Men 1 is definitely better than this episode. Misha's wrong again. You know, yeah, I think that covers this. I wonder what the next episode is. Let me take a look at my list here. Deadly Reunions. I don't know what that's. Who am I kidding? That's going to be about Sabretooth and Wolverine, isn't it? I don't know, but I know. But yeah, so that's X-Men again. Still not as good as Still not as good as Batman. Not as good as X-Men 1. Sorry, Misha. Maybe next week you won't be wrong. We'll see, won't we?
No! That's an order!
Out of my way! Sabretooth!
You know that lunatic? Let him go! Come on, they're gonna kill him!
Good.
What?